Hello guys, welcome back to yet another in-depth review video, and this time we are doing an in-depth review of Nothing OS 2.5.2 which was recently released for Nothing Phone 1, and that was a stable build. As always, we created a community post asking about on which topic we need to focus more, and we got maximum response on topic related to battery. So we'll talk about that also. But before that, if you guys are new to this channel and if you like a content and think it's useful for you guys, then make sure to smash that like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. Now without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have my Nothing Phone 1. I've used this device almost for 4 to 5 days as my primary phone. First of all, you can see the software information. This is the stable build of Nothing OS 2.5.2 which is based on Android 14. And before even starting the video, I would say this is one of the worst update I have ever seen on Nothing Phone 1. Android 13 was a lot better compared to Android 14, and I think Nothing have released this update in hurry, but it's not at all optimized when it comes to battery backup. I'll show you the screen on time. First, let me talk about some of the bugs which I have faced. So one of the bugs which I have faced after installing the stable build of Android 14, and that's related to animations. So in a lot of scenarios, like if I'm inside any of the application, even if you consider that I'm in the settings page followed by some subsetting, and directly when I move to the home screen, there's a slight jitter which you would see when you are at home screen. Those widgets also take few seconds to load up, and that sometimes irritates a lot. It feels like I'm using a pretty old device with an outdated software. And the same issue you'll notice sometimes when you have applied the atmospheric wallpaper. While that transition happens between the lock screen and home screen, you would see that choppy animation. So initially these two are one of the major issues related to choppy animations which I'm facing, and along with those jittery scrolling while using the device. And next issue which I have faced, I'm not sure whether it's a bug with Nothing OS, because this I have only seen on my Nothing Phone 1 and Phone 2 running Nothing OS. So it's related to YouTube applications. Sometimes you can see the YouTube application stuck at this point, which I have not seen on any other device. This is only when I use Nothing OS 2.5. I have to close the application, then reopen to make it work. And this bug I have also spoken about it in my previous video of Nothing OS reviews. Also, sometimes fingerprint is not responsive and it's not as good as it was on Android 13. Sometimes it fails to unlock the device. You guys let me know in the comment section below whether even you face such issues or not. And I've seen few users asking about the dark theme. So guys, dark theme isn't present. It's still the grayish background if you enable the dark theme option. So let me enable and show you guys. I'm not sure whether on camera you guys will see, but it's not pitch dark. It's kind of grayish background which you guys will see on Nothing Phone. And another bug on Nothing Phone 1 is related to heating issues. So if you even do slight gaming, like even if you play a TDM or even if the device is being charged, in my personal usage, I did notice the temperature went up to 42 degrees Celsius, though that time the device was not even used, it was only kept for charging. But there's no issue with the charging speed, it remains exactly same what we used to see on Android 13. So one of the major drop you'll see in the battery backup on Nothing Phone 1 after this update. I'll show you the screen on time of almost 3 cycles. This was the first cycle before an hotfix was released. That time I thought it would get fixed after the hotfix, where you can see I got 4 hours and 15 minutes of SOT on my Nothing Phone 1. Previously on Android 13, I used to get around 6 hours of SOT. I mean 5 to 6 hours of SOT. If you see the applications also, all the basic applications were used like YouTube, WhatsApp, phone app, nothing extra was used. Amazon, Telegram and few more applications. After the first cycle, we received an hotfix of Nothing OS 2.5.2. I thought the battery would improve, and after that hotfix, let me show you the battery backup. So this was the first cycle wherein I got 2 hours and 5 minutes of SOT with 16% battery still remaining, and you can see the app usage. All the basic apps were used, not even once gaming was done on this device. Then after that, another cycle, I got 3 hours and 41 minutes of screen on time, where you can see basic apps are used: YouTube, Twitter, camera, Nothing Launcher, Telegram, etc. So even after the hotfix, Nothing wasn't able to improve the screen on time of Nothing Phone 1. So this is one of the major concern, and I wasn't able to use the device for longer time. You guys let me know what screen on time you are getting on Nothing Phone 1 after this update. Then we tested out the camera. So I personally did not notice any kind of improvements in the camera segment. I did click few pictures, and here you can take a look at them. Though I personally don't have any kind of complaints related to camera quality, dynamic range, HDR is well balanced in almost all the photos, and all the pictures have good details also. And one thing which you'll notice, a lot of color shifting happens while switching between different lenses, which you can see in these photos. Another small issue, sometimes device fails to focus on the subject while clicking the pictures, which you can see in this particular photo. My dog's image is little blurry. Selfies are decent enough with good details, natural color tone, and pretty decent dynamic range. But one thing again with the portrait mode, though there's no doubt we get good background blur, but in some scenarios you can see here the nothing fails to separate foreground and background, which you can see in this particular image. Overall, camera quality is decent on Nothing Phone 1. There are not major issues. You can use this device to get some good pictures. And at last we wanted to test out gaming. Though I personally don't use this device as my primary gaming phone, and it's not even meant for that. But I played BGMI like few TDMs, not the full matches, and as I said initially, the device do heats up and the temperature rise looks higher compared to Android 13, which also affects your gaming. Even in TDMs, I did notice a lot of frame drops after my device started to heat up. If you see the FPS meter, there you can see sometimes the FPS even goes below 30, and the overall gaming experience even in 60 FPS is not that good. But as said, this is not a gaming phone. You can do casual gaming and also play BGMI at 60 FPS, but I don't recommend to play full matches because in crucial situation, your device will have a lot of frame drop. If you can keep your device cool using some phone coolers, then it might help in better gaming performance. Overall, I would say it's not that good update what Nothing have pushed for Nothing Phone 1. They need to fix things like animation, battery backup, and that lagginess of atmospheric wallpaper effect. I hope Nothing should release a new update to fix the battery backup, which is a major concern for Nothing Phone users. So guys, this was all about the Nothing Phone 1 Android 14 stable update. If you guys have any kind of questions, you can let me know in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.